We're getting situated right now. I'm adding the news window. We're gonna start at the top of 2025, and we're gonna test London strategy from you know from whatever day we get started to whatever day we end. We're not gonna go too crazy, but me just adding this extra window. Want to make sure that we also take into account what news was present. All right, I'm gonna start at the top of 2025. So what day was this first? Okay, got that in there. Let me get it so it's not looking ugly. So we got that fitted. We can lock it. Put this nose down here underneath the back, right above that. And then we're gonna lock it. Okay, now we Gucci. Alright, so the news, we're gonna go to the beginning of the year. Start on the first, July. Alright, so this is a little bank holiday, Wednesday, January 1st. Just continue on. See what we have Thursday. Should be looking at unemployment claims at 5:30 a.m., but that's outside of the London strategy, so we will not be looking at anything in there. Something maybe more in here. Night, hold on. So Thursday, 5:30. I mean, that's in London still. We'll see what's going on with it for me, but it's like not what we're typically looking for right now. We're kind of just more focused on the 11 p.m. or like the London Open till like let's say two hours in. Probably that's my little typical time frame. I mean, I could do more, but we want to stick to the first 3 hours of London for me. Try to see if we can get an Asia sweep, and then see what's going on with that. So Friday, 7 a.m. and that's all we have this week. So we'll get tuned in. You dig me? Okay. Yeah. I apologize if the graphics are not the best. If there's any tips on how I could make it look more clear, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to criticism. I want to put out good quality content. I want to make sure that you guys can see, or that I can see, feel me, when I go back and I go review this stuff, because this is a learning point for me too. So this is what right here. What I do is I typically trade MNQ, but I like to look at all three indices to see what's going on. That way, I get a better idea of what manipulation we have going on where, and why. Almost this one doesn't have. I usually like to see the quarterly theory open on all three, just so I can see which one has what quarters. Where we'll be looking for SSMT. Whoever doesn't know what an SSMT is, that's a sequential. It's basically like the end of manipulation. I forgot what the fuck the actual name is. Smart money technique. I think that's what it is. I forgot, bro. It's just basically look for that, see It's the end of the manipulation, you know. I don't know why it's not popping up, bro. There it is. Why does it look so ugly like that, bro? No idea. I guess I just want to use it right now. Let me try to refresh it. I don't know why it's looking so ugly like that right now, bro. It usually doesn't do that. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or what. We're just gonna cut it out for right now. See if I can get indicators. Like these either. What the fuck is that? Bro? Indicators. Here. Delete all the indicators for that. Whereas quarterly theory, I don't know why it's showing up like this. Stability. I don't know. I'm just gonna delete it for right now because we'll get that going next time. So we're on MQ. Let's go to the daily chart. See what we got going on. Let's clear out the chart. Clear out all charts just to make sure we're not looking ugly. Alright, now we're on the daily chart. So this is the beginning of the year. We do want to make sure we check the higher time frames, make sure we know everything that's going on. So this was December. We'll mark out the December high. Now one thing I want to take a note off of just off the bat is we have we got a daily cracking correlation right here in December. As we see, MQ in the green, but MQ closed green, but ES and YM both closed red or bearish. This one's green, this one's bullish. It's both closed bearish in the sense just the candle, not the market structure. So we have this being our previous month high. I don't know if I have a preset for that. Now we're gonna have to map it out. Ticks, days, weeks. We're gonna see all that. Hours. Or like that at the previous month's high. And just black. Double it up. Okay, that's looking good. I'm gonna lock it. Now we can mark out the previous month's low. You can mark out the previous month's close too. That's very high impact level right there. For me, as we see, we manipulated a little bit, rose up already. For me, just off the monthly chart. This month's open, PMO. Make it let's make that black. Previous month's open right here. We're gonna lock that. I'll put the previous month's low just for shits and giggles. No, we know we're very much in a bull market. Can retrace into this order block. And make that red. That to the bottom, that to the right. Okay, Okay, now we're in motion. We're just gonna save these just so I don't have to keep doing the dig. I recently deleted a lot of my back testing analytics. I don't know. I mean, I do know why I did it. Kind of messes you up, not having your data, but at the same time, I just wanted a fresh set of data. I want to look at, what I'm looking like right now. And as far as XPX replay, they don't have like a way to categorize all that stuff. So I just went along and deleted it, get it out the way. Sorry to restart. I know my strategy works, but all this yapping. Let me just get back to let me get to the week. All right. So, is this the week run? No, this is the week run. So we have this week right here. This is our previous week high. Previous week high. Previous week high. Make that a little smaller. And all right, we'll mark out our previous week low. This week low, did not save it, so we will make that. One thing about FX replays, like if you want to try to copy and paste some shit for some reason, it doesn't like to show it when you go down time frames. I don't know why. Like such a weird shit to do, because this type of stuff you copy and paste a lot. I mean, you might just want to grab this right here and drag it to right here, and then just change it like that. But for some reason, they don't let you do that without it not showing it on the lower time frames. All right, now we got the previous week high, we got the previous week low. You can do the previous week close, or this was supposed to be previous week close, previous month close. Hold on. All right, that's previous week close, not previous week open. Previous week open. Previous month close. Great. Now we got the close. We got we got the low. We got the high for the month. As far as the weekly, we can do the previous week close. We know we closed right here, so we could expect manipulation either way, and then a continuation in the other side in the line of the direction of price action. Right here, we got this fat ass uncertainty. This fat ass uncertainty candle right here. It waked on both sides, initiating or insisting that prices know where it wants to go right now, especially for the beginning of the year type shit. So we got the previous week high, previous week low. We wicked above the previous month's close so far. I mean, that was last month though, so we'll see what the fuck we do. All right, now we got the daily. This is our first day. I mean, we were trying to start it on Wednesday, but there was no trading day on Wednesday. It was a bank holiday. Thursday is showing us what happened already, but we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna mark out the previous day low, because whenever you started on FX replays, like you could be backtesting, but then sometimes you don't want to know what happened, but at the same time you go to the higher time frame and it kind of spoils it for you. Sad, it's crazy, but it's true. I mean, like whatever Future said. That's our previous day low right there. So right now, we're not gonna lock the previous day low because I'm gonna be moving that as we go along the week. It's the previous day low, previous day high up here. No, we didn't hit that, but it's all right. All right, now we're gonna drop down to our lower and see what we had going on. But as I was saying, just like the weekly, just like the monthly, just like the weekly, could also mark your previous candle close, because the close is always gonna let you know like where our manipulation level was. For me, so say we close down, okay. Now we could assume that we're gonna manipulate underneath this close and either push up, or we're gonna manipulate above the close and then push down. But we see what happens, you know. All right, go to 1 hour. Go to 1 hour. What do we have going on? I'm just gonna mark out 11 p.m. with see, I'm over here in Cali. It's Cali time, so I'm gonna mark out the 11 p.m. and see. That's what we was looking for. We're gonna send it all the way to the back just so we can see what the fuck going on. You did. All right, let's see, 11 p.m. here. Make sure it's well known. Okay, we got that. All right, so we can go to our lower time frame, see what was happening. You can see all this was Asia. For me, this was the close of New York. Last trading day of the year. Close. Okay, Asia started up. Feel me? This is actually not the day we were trading. So realistically, this is Wednesday the 1st. Okay, but at least now we know what happened right here. Let's instigate what happened right there on the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, we could see how the year closed out. We had 11 p.m. close right here. This is our 10:45. This is the last low of Asia. It wasn't the main low, but it was some minor Asia liquidity did. This was minor stops. This was low 10. I'm gonna make both of those a little smaller. So both of those is Asia stops. But I'm only gonna mark out this one right here because it's the lowest one. We always want to get the best, the best probabilities. Asia sell stops. That's that ass right there. All right, so I don't need to lock that. But we could take our little handy dandy tool, and since these were like the lows right here, we want to anticipate that we can get our low 1 to 5 right here. For me, I shoot for 1 for 5. For me, as we can see, I'm dropping a lower time frame. 5 minute. Let me adjust that. It's not all over the place. 5 minute. We go over here. We see we had Asia closed right here, 10:45. All right, and then we opened for London. We manipulated up. A lot of people would have been looking for a short right here, but as we can see, we have this little void that wants to be closed. Most are gonna try to go with the flow, but you gotta anticipate there's gonna be a reversal around these stops, around these levels. Like, we can get the continuations, but it's not a. Continuation happens more than reversal. Let's be honest, but it's gotta be intentional about where price action is going. Like, you seen all this fall, you seen this big fall right here, you seen this big fall right here, and we rounded out a bit. We rounded out and then we created this void. Now we want to assume that this void right here is going to be closed. It doesn't have to be fully closed, but we can get a move out of that every time. Or even on the micro scale. I went a little big, but even on the micro scale, we could. It's right here. It's a little void. That's where the money's lying. That's where the money resides. All right, so we manipulated up. Then we manipulated down, creating a little manipulation leg for this to take off. You So this is not really manipulate. I mean, it's all manipulation. This right here, you consider this the first leg and telling us where it's gonna go. So we got that first push up. Got that first push up, and it created a low resistance liquidity run situation right here, right here. So we knew that this was gonna get ran because they left this devil market at the top. Whenever price leaves some clean shit, you want to assume that it's gonna get closed off. I mean, like right here too, the same shit. Clean got closed, you know, got taken out. Clean, clean. See what else we got? Like clean highs, shit like that. Just, we want to always assume price is gonna come over there and take that. And that was a perfect scenario to put our 1 to 5. One thing I'm over here making sure I focus on personally is instead of worrying about how much you can make, you know, just focus on how much you could lose. And me, I keep my stop loss pretty consistent at 12.5 points. That's about, if I'm risking one contract, that's about like I think $25, 2 contracts, $50, 3 contracts, that's $75. I mean, I want to focus on my risk, not the reward, because the reward for me, like, that's out your control. You know, you want to just let it be whatever it's gonna be. Sometimes some people just let it run and trail their stop. Some people do that. Me, I'm trying to get some consistency and trying to build data points. So I try to focus on just, you know, how much can I lose right here? Okay, this is the low. You could even set your limits at the low, but on FX replay, I don't know why it doesn't let me set limits. It doesn't let me set limits, but yeah, you know, for me that's perfect. Or even if you want to not have like a fixed risk, you could set it all the way to the low, to the previous low, and you'll know that this is gonna be your best loser. So you know, if you wanna rock like that, you can do it like that too. Me, I'm just gonna set my 1 to 5s where I feel like it's most comfortable. So as we can see, like as we were saying, this is a low resistance liquidity run right here. And what does that mean? It means like it's less things to fight to get to start going this way rather than keep going this way. Where we have this low, we gotta fight. We gotta fight this low. We gotta fight this low, you know. And as you see, we eventually did do that because we did have equal highs down here. But London is manipulation, so Asia did its whole thing. It consolidated, accumulated, whatever you want to call it, but it made this first push high that changed the state and delivery right here on the 5 minute. But we could even break it down to the 15 minute. We'll see on the 15 minute we got to change the state of delivery right here. Like we were pushing down, all this was pushing down, all this was pushing down, and we got to push up. And right here, when we broke this right here, it changed our state and delivery. Then we manipulated low, you know, it had to build up some momentum, accumulated right here, manipulated, took this, and you know, try to run back up to where low resistance liquidity was. That's all the low weak shit that's in between the significant highs and lows. As we're seeing, we were falling, you know, we're still falling. Anyway, I'm over here yapping. See what happened. For me, this is typically what we're looking for: a sweep of Asia stops after 11 p.m. going into whatever direction the manipulation is, or possibly a continuation of Asia, just depending on what the price action is telling us. So let's delete this, delete that, delete that. Okay, we'll drag this over here. What time is this? 8:15. Okay, these are Asia minor stops, but at the same time we have liquidity right here. And drag this over. 11 p.m. It's our desired. I don't wanna do that. I see. So we're just gonna have to keep marking 11 p.m. That's all I was saying. Like FX replay, it'd be weird. I don't know why. I'm trying to let you copy shit. Sometimes I don't want to let you move shit. I don't know. I think we need to complain about that as a collective. Get them to fix that, because you know it'd be making the backtest session more tedious than it gotta be. I mean, you already gotta do a lot of
dragging and clicking, but now you gotta sit here and make another one every single time. That's blunt. So we got Asia cell stops right here. I thought I had the little miner, but this is it. Stops. Yeah, miner. Uh, I'm not gonna do all that. Asia miner. Less. I'm just gonna do dollar signs for liquidity, but if for anybody that wants to ask, ask. You feel me? I got you. This is liquidity right here. It's 11 p.m. That's what we're looking for. And let it play a little bit. Feel me? See what we get to. Hold on, let me mark out the rest of this shit. I'm over here playing with it. It's gonna be Asia buy stops. So as we see in Asia already, it's been sweeping. It's been sweeping the buy stops. It took this right here. Buy stops. All right. Taking buy stops. Price is looking very bullish right here. Could go into the previous day. You see we have 11 p.m. right there. Goes down to our 5 minute. We could just trade the 15 minute too, but you know that's not what we're gonna do right now. So we got the Asia buy stops right there, Asia minor, and this is some more Asia minor as well. Depending on what way you want to look at it, this is the better situation for how bullish we are. All this right here could be manipulation because as we can see, these are all small candles and shit. All this little weak shit, we want to consider. We want to expect this to get taken out, create us a better point to buy in that. I mean, we created this right here is a balanced price range out here. The balanced price range. 5 minute BPR. Mm, 5 minute BPR right there. We know we don't just sell that because this is all liquidity right here. This is not something that we're looking for a reversal in. Why? Because this high was taken out already. I mean, just because that right there is all structured liquidity. We want to see all that get taken out. So all these is weak. In order for it to like consider it falling around here, we would want to have like some strong shit, like you feel me, like some big candles that created that left the higher time frame PD array. But I'm over here talking too much. Let's see what it does, bro. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna bust it to a 1 minute too, because something. Let price do what it do. There's a devil mark down here, right above the 5 minute BPR. We checked out the 15 minute, seeing what the 15 minute was doing. See the 15 minute, all this was a push up. And right here, it refused to close below this because that would have been a 15 minute change in state of delivery. Let that impulse up, right now to the 5 minute displacement. Now you can look for a retracement into here. Typically, I would have took something around right here because this was a 10 p.m. close. This is a perfect 10 something. This would have been Cool little buy right here too. Hold on, I gotta pause it. That would have been some cool little shit right there. 10 p.m. close. That would have got us a 1 to 5. I don't know. I don't think so, but doable. Oh yeah, see that's a 1 to 5 right there for me. We didn't take it. Could have got a 1 to 5 going either way. These are 10 p.m. closes. Technically, in my book, it's an Asia stop too. So we're looking for manipulation around there. I didn't do it right now. I wasn't thinking too quick, but that's fine. See what else we get. Got sweep of this minor, sweep of this, feel me, reversal. Let's see what we do. Gotta change the state of delivery. So right now the 5 minute is 5 minutes bearish. But we swept this and we failed to keep going. So I think I'm gonna just buy it up. Got the displacement. Stop at the low. Oh shit! I'm over here being too fast with it, man. Very unprofessional. I think y'all got me a little nervous. Let's see if it would have been cool for 1.5. See 1.5 right here. I would have got stopped out. Realistically, I wanted it down somewhere down here. We got this. We got this little indication that we were gonna start pushing up. On the 1 minute, we could probably see a better displacement. Hold on. Go to the 1 minute. See what it is. So we were up here. If we would have just seen that 1 minute displacement, got that 1 minute push up. It refused to go down below the 10 p.m. again and manipulated below it, but there was no bearish closes below it. We'd have had a little 1 to 5 right here. Let me see if it hit. This is no bueno like that. See what we get. Keeping it real simple too. We're not even looking at the SMTs right now. I don't feel like hurting my eyes. That's the SMT is always gonna tell you what the manipulation is gonna be now. Retraced into here, manipulated above this. We had equal highs right here, so I'm assuming that we're gonna continue in this direction. If I get stopped out right now, hey, it's part of the game. We have equal highs and a devil mark right here. I want to see that get taken out. See, this is another thing that FX replay does. I mean, you could be playing it, trying to mark out as you go, but now you gotta sit here and pause this shit every single time. We got equal highs right here with low resistance. What is low resistance? We have, hold on, let me get a little shit. Shit, man, let me get the little shit. Save that. Path. Alright, so when we get something like this, I'm gonna consider that low resistance. Let's say we get something like this. That's higher resistance because it has to go through more highs. I mean, it's a little ugly. But to go through more highs, it has to go through this high, whatever little high is in between, because price is fractal. Rather than this right here, it left this liquidity void, or it left this gap, or whatever's gonna be right here. It left it open, and then it has these highs right here that is easy to run through because this one didn't get swept. No, it got left. Rather than this one right here, it already got swept. Now it's protected. Usually, right here we would see something like this, to where it's going to continue going down, you know. That's the usual, you know, but nothing is set in stone. See what we get going.
See if we can reach our 1 to 5 objective, even though we had an ugly entry. Yeah, entry is not always gonna be perfect though. Ooh, got my words. What's in the pod? Am I gonna eat my words, or we gonna get this? A lot of manipulation, a lot of back and forth right here. We looking Gucci gang. We looking Gucci. We might get that. That's an ugly displacement right there. We don't like that. But it's still making lower highs or higher lows. After most of the trading is waiting. I mean, we just gotta be patient. I could speed this up a little bit, but on the 1 minute, it's a little bit more realistic than just skipping the 5 minutes. You know, it depends on what y'all want to see. You want to see is just like that, or you want to see price action and work. Right now, for me personally, I'm just chilling. I like how all the indices are moving up right now. They're in sync. Okay, we got that. Got that. 15 minutes. See what it's looking like. 15 minute look ugly. Had him like remember London is manipulation, so there's gonna be a lot of usually feel me price might be going one way, then London sets it up for New York. So we usually have to trade against the crowd trading London. Sometimes a lot of times you can get the London high of the day. Alright, we got that one, so we're on to the next day. Pause this. Delete all this ugly. That's ugly dugly. Get rid of it. We don't need it. This will leave BPR. I'll leave just it's a 5 minute BPR, so it's less probable being that the 15 minute didn't create one. Delete that. See if you drag it. It's dragging right now. Let's see if you dragging. It's 11 p.m. Okay, I see FX. It's 3 p.m. It's not what we needed. Gucci. Set it for the next day. Play this out to see if it's gonna get the previous day high. So we already swept previous day low in Asia. So we want to see if target previous day high. Talking about London is manipulation. Went back down to get the previous day low again. Created a more favorable situation right here. This fair value gap has fair value gaps in 15 minutes. Sorry, we're gonna leave it on the 1 hour. It's our previous day high now. Previous day low now right here. This is the low that was created in New York. See, so fell from New York. Asia got above over here. No 15-minute change of state delivery yet, so it's still not bullish. It could still be bearish, but being that we're so close to this right here, if we don't fall from right here, then we wouldn't anticipate this to be taken out. Yeah, go to our 15-minute mark out our Asia buy stops.
These are Asia minors, but mark this out. It's 15-minute fair value gap right here. This is our actual Asia buy stop. The other one, second is our minor. I mean Asia sell stop. This is our Asia buy stop. Minor. In this minor right here, we have what the 10, 9 o'clock, 10. You know, they left a little low right here. So anything in this area that we sweep, we want to consider, you know, keep taking it higher. If we sleep anything right here, take it lower, but it all depends on the price action right now. That was the 1 hour that we were talking about. So we already have a 15-minute change to delivery. So far, the 15-minute is bullish. And this was our last push up. It got a little change to delivery right here, but as we see, no real body displacements. So we can just continue from here. But you know, we're gonna let price tell that. Push down our right and check out for the put up for the 10 p.m. close. 10:19. Typically, what I like to see is Asia is going to be accumulation, but we can catch another minor accumulation around 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10 something, 10:30, 10:30 to almost 11 something. We get manipulation usually. That's what I like to look for. It's not always set, you know. It's not always the same thing, but it's same thing. The law of what's that universal law? The universal law of rhythm. The principle of rhythm. This is like a rhythm, you know, it happens every day, right there on beat, on beat, on beat. All right, so we got the close. 5 minute. See, this was our Asia close right here. Asia is currently, he was pushing down. 5 minute, we got to change the state of delivery. 15 minutes, see what the 15 minutes looking like. 15 minute, it was pushing. 15-minute change in state of delivery would be right here. So we've already started pushing up in the last little hour, last 2 hours of Asia. It's 10 p.m. close right there. That was 10 p.m. close. For the 5 minute. See what we got going on, man. See what we got going on. If we're looking for anything, you can take a little fib, measure this out, be like, all right. So we already got above the 50, manipulated into the OTE level. We had the OTE level right below us, so it could take this little shit out. We'll see. Let's see. So it's manipulating down. We're low-key looking for buys. We had some clean shit up here, and Asia was already taking highs. We're in the OTE level right here. That would be a nice level. See if it breaks this low. Okay, it's displacement up. Let me pause this, put our 1 to 5. Where is price at? Price is right here. Our 1 to 5 right here. Now, this is our safe zone right here. This fair value gap that's going to be created. It can manipulate to there. Usually, like, I try to get a turtle soup, but when I take something that's, let me delete this right here. We already know this tapped OTE. So me personally, I like to look at these little Asia. This was Asia's, you know, the last low before Asia closed, you know. Minor, we didn't get the minor. We got the 10 p.m. close, you know. This is really 9, started 10, but you get the deal. We have this devil mark right here that doesn't look too
feeling, but this displacement right here, you wanna trust that, especially because Asia was already buying up. I mean, can't get it in here because, like I said, with FX replay, you can't limit your orders for some reason. I mean, you probably can, but just the quick little buys, they won't let you do it. So we're gonna buy right here. We're gonna set our stop loss 12.5 points, and we're gonna go. Oh shit! And we're gonna anticipate that we run the Asia buy stops and hopefully push towards this little shit right here. We have some clean body highs right here. I like that. Like that. So we should get it, but we don't have to get it. So let's see. We stopped out. Okay. We can take another entry right there though. Put this down. Stop loss. Every day I take 1 to 2 trades max. And if an idea doesn't work out, but I'm still trusting that idea to work out, still trusting my bias, then I'll take the same idea twice. I mean, just with a better entry. Let's see if we get that. Like I said, we already took out Asia stops. Took out this little 10 p.m. close that we're anticipating right here. That'd be a 1 for 2, but we're going for the 1 for 5. It means every time we lose, that's one R. Every time we win, we're aiming for 5 times our loss. See if we get it. So Asia buy stops, reverse. Okay, it's 2 L's for the day. I'm done. Let's see what play out. So sweep of this right here. What time was that? That was 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Typically 12 a.m. to 12:15, 12:30, 12:45. Those are good reversal points. That would have been a nice reversal right here. 12:45. See it reversed again. So right idea is wrong time. Oh shit. Oh man. What happened? My bad. Looking up the game. We would have waited and just let price come back to take out this devil mark that I was talking about earlier. It would have been good for our 1-5. But it's not shit coulda woulda. Just learnings and lessons. That would have been good had we waited to take out this devil mark right here. Got another protected low on 12:45 reversal. This little 12 a.m. little shit, that was a little manipulation. So we should get this high right here now. Well, no, the strategy is looking good. It's just the operator has to work the strategy correctly in order for it to work. The strategy works every day, every minute, every second, every hour. Speed up a little bit. On 5. It's gonna kind of like a whole lot of back and forth right here, Very left clean lows right here. I wouldn't be too surprised to take this out. Where I am watching London Open, the news Friday. So all the news for this week was in New York.
See, New York's gonna take the high, took the previous day. Okay, that looks good. Watch it on the 15-minute. That was nice. That's the next day. We didn't sweep previous day, but we swept Asia's. Swept Asia stops. It's fire. Going to the next. Not doing it again. What happened? Like it knows that I wanted at 11, so it's not gonna let me get 11. What the hell? So delete that. Start a new one. Yeah. Don't need to mark it out. We know 11 p.m. That's what I'm looking for. Asia stops. That Asia buy stops being swept out right there, but Asia sell stops. So Asia sell stops. We're gonna mark. Usually like to mark the lowest one, but you know we have miners in here, and we'll be looking for the 10 p.m. close. You know we have some liquidity right here. It's like kind of higher resistance, but at the same time, we have all this bullishness right here. It's kind of overextending. Could reverse. Same time, we know that we were very bullish from the previous day. It's gonna be our new high. We got no previous day high, previous day low is over here. Lowest point from the previous day. That all marked out. As we can see, we're very bullish. We manipulated below the previous month's close, and we're just continuing up so far. 15-minute. See what the 1 hour is looking like right now. This is 9. Get it to 10. Okay. Yes, I don't know if that's 10 close. Yeah, that's 10 p.m. close. I don't know if it's closed yet though. Okay, we like it. Buy stops is already being swept. And so is your buy stops. Got this right here. This is being swept. These are both Asia buy stops as well. People are putting stop losses right there. But we are this close to the previous day high. I would not anticipate a reversal right here. If anything, looking for the reversal up here, and we have equal highs up here, so we kind of want to see that get ran out. On the 5-minute though, it's a little low. See what we have in here. Look for cracking correlation. No real cracking correlation right here. I mean, right here more so. No, there's no cracking correlation. The cracking correlation was right there. If you're wondering what a cracking correlation is, that's like the point where two indices switched up. I mean, they was all doing the same thing at one point. Now they switched up. That's letting us know like something's about to happen. You know, something's about to happen. All right, let's play this. Go to 1 minute. See what we can look for. We could be looking for a reversal right here.
but I don't know. It's kind of looking pretty bullish. It has to get up to here. Our previous week high was. Oh, and we gotta change. We gotta change this out. Switch it up because we're on to a new week now. Previous week high, previous week low. No. That's good. That's good. Daily. Okay. Okay. We're looking good. So we go to our 15-minute. Next 5 minute. Do a 5 minute and watch on the 1 minute. See what we can get. Yeah, my entries aren't gonna be for me as smooth as I like it when I'm live because FX replay, it jumps around. It might be on one candle and the next thing you know, it's jumping to the next. So this right here, swept 10 p.m. close. That would have been a valid buy to take into here. It would have been a nice scalp. I don't know if I would have placed my 1 to 5 right here just because we're so high up already. And we can just manipulate right here and reverse and take all that little shit out and then continue, especially with this little devil mark right here. But we'll measure it out to see if it was a 1 to 5 right now. Just gonna let it play out. And it's a Sunday for me. Not looking for nothing too crazy on a Sunday. Not looking for nothing too crazy on a Sunday. What the fuck? Nothing too crazy on a Sunday. He did. See what we had right there on this sweep 5. I don't know. It could play out. That could play out for me, especially how we're looking. Measure the manipulation leg. See what we're gonna distribute to. So this was valid up into here. This is symmetrical, like this is our symmetrical equilibrium. So from here, this is our equilibrium. This is our symmetrical equilibrium. So it is looking very valid for a 1 to 5 from right here. After sweeping the 10 p.m. close, we'll see if it plays out. Let's see.
You can even watch on the higher time frame. I mean, if you get too antsy watching the lower time frame, if there's too much noise, you always go to a higher time frame and watch with more confidence. Just we'll go look at it right now, but on the higher time frames, just see it's leaning more bull. Just it has all this weak shit that we want to anticipate getting taken out. This is a good reversal level, but if it doesn't reverse right here, we assume that it's going to continue to here, possibly a symmetrical swing, -1 standard deviation. Got that. That's money in the bag. On to the next day. On to the next day. Again. London open right there. Where our previous day high ended up. So this is our previous day high. Previous day low, all the way down here. that's closer to that. And maybe plus down 15 minutes what our Asia stops are looking like. So we have Asia buy stops right here. Like the lower one, matter of fact, because this, yeah, that was Asia buy stops, but we also have like kind of like some equal shit going on right here, so I would be more inclined to anticipate that. This is my Asia minor. So our Asia sell stops right here. Great. Alright, we like it. It's 10, 5 minute. Go. It's just close. Slow for Asia. Close. Right here. Look that out. It's 10 p.m. So shit. Change how this is because I don't like that. Plus this down to the 1 minute. See where we get going. Right now, this creating this last impulse and it swept this high, but it refused. I mean, it swept this low right here, but it refused to close below. We wouldn't anticipate that this was a sweep of manipulation level. Nobody closed. So right here, we're looking to be bullish. We had this double mark, so a better buy would be down below this. Can just keep selling from me. We have this higher time frame manipulation leg. I like this right here. I like all this low resistance. I want to see this get ran out. I would be looking for something around in here. It'd either be right here, it could be somewhere lower in here. See, right now we have that double mark down there. Always want to go at the lowest point, so I'm gonna move it down to that double mark, and that's where I would be looking to take my buy, if anything. But it can just continue to sell off. It can do that. I think it's less favorable, but it can, especially with how much it was pushing up the last few days. See about it though. That's the displacement up. That was nice. So 10 p.m. close, displaced up. So right there, that 10 p.m. close. See, MNQ has a little bit more structure than YM and ES. ES and YM are looking pretty flat, so we can continue to sell off. I just like it more going up. Started with a 2,500 pound balance. Currently at 3,995. I mean, haven't taken any other trades in this week. It's very early in the week. One thing I did forget to mark out though, this is very, very important for me. I don't know, you can do what you want, but for me, I studied ICT, and ICT says you always want these new week opening gaps right here. Why? Because 75% of the time, price is gonna either retrace back to here or manipulate around here in reverse. So 70%, that's good odds, that's good probabilities. You could base a whole strategy off of just this shit alone. So let's see what it do. As we see, we already might get our 1 to 5 up here. It can manipulate up to here and sell. What I do like is that the 15 minute has these clean devil marks right here for me. So We want to see that get taken out, and that's perfect aligned with the 1 to 5 we had set up. So let's see what that do. Watching from the 15-minute. Had this nice displacement up, and the push up, and kept breaking up. Right here, this is a rejection block. Reverse, but if it doesn't fall below this low right here, then no, we want to consider that still bull. I mean, like get a body close below it, but even that, this is the true change in state of delivery down here, the 5-minute where the impulse was created. So right now we have no fear. The money's fake anyway, shit. Yeah, that's another 1-5. Nice in the books. We didn't take that, but it's nice to see it play out. See if it go for the Asia buy stops. Speed it up a little bit. Speed it up. Speed it up. Y'all seen Young Thug? Nigga can't stop telling, bro. Better get yourself locked up again. Oh, now you know you want them buy stops. We got a 15-minute devil mark right here too. We took out the first one I was talking about, but it doesn't always take out all of them in the same direction. It might, try to fake niggas out. Still like it. It's looking a little janky, but I like it. Still creating higher lows. Like I said, this was our last initial push up, so we want to break down here on the 15-minute for it to be official sales, or that's what we would want to anticipate at least. Yeah, that's fire. I don't know, what's that, 3 days in a row? Alright, we're going to the next. On to the next. Delete this. Delete 10 p.m. close. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete this, because we know it's going to play. Alright, another 1 hour. Get this set up. Get that set in stone. He did. Mark out. See how the rest of the day played out. Ooh, it was all manipulation. Like I said, London is typically manipulation, setting up for New York. So London manipulated all down in here for me. Then New York fell. Let's see if this is a New York reversal. Just waked up like this, and that means there was no official close below this. But it did get a 1 hour change to state delivery, being at the body close below this high. This high being the last high that pushed us up. See what happens. Oh, that was a nice sell. So it took Asia buy stops, and then it reversed into past day low. Let's see, what time is that? 10 o'clock. All right, that's 10 o'clock right there. We got our previous day low right here, and previous day high. Now, and we were manipulating, and we manipulated above the previous week high. Caused this little, let's do the swing in here. Came back in, gave a chance to retest, say, hey, y'all want to enter right here. Accumulated, then it distributed down again after taking the Asia buy stops. Give another opportunity right here on New York open. All right, we like it. Goes down to the 15-minute. Mark out our Asia sell stops. That's Asia sell. This is Asia sell as well. I'll be slouching like a month. Let me sit up. Got that devil mark right here on the 15-minute. I want to anticipate that getting taken out before anything. These are Asia miners. I'm gonna label these AMS, Asia miners sell stops. I don't like that. Save.
sell stops. Come on, man. Come on, Scout. No, we don't have to keep doing that. All right, these are buy stops right here. It's looking like some clean relative equal highs. It did. It's a little accumulation right here. So I would like to see like some shit like this, or we could just go up here and continue to sell off. That's kind of ugly because as you see, price is kind of rounding out. So we want to see some shit in here to create another higher low. Wow, somewhere in there, but we don't have to get that day. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is typically we look for our highs or lows Tuesday through Thursday. You know, this is looking nice. It's looking nice to set up and take some shit in here and continue up. But London typically is manipulation, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it continues to sell off. Asia is currently buying up so far. In the 15-minute, we got a change. This will be our official 15-minute market structure shifts. But on substructure is buying up. See what we do. Drop down to 1, 5. Okay. Let me get our 10 p.m. close. This the 10 p.m. close. We have a little double marking here, so we want to see that get taken out. 10 p.m. close. Put that in the middle too. Okay. These are double highs, so this can be something like this, you know. But we want to see it go up like that big. That's what we want to see. Let's see. I like that. I'll buy that. My shit's not ready. Okay, it's good we didn't buy that. Let's set our stop though. Alright. Check out these at this little double mark right here on the 5-minute. Monitor out. What the hell we got going on right here? This is our Asia standard deviation. This is equilibrium. This is the OCE level. OCE range, you know. I like that right there. I like that for buys. I would set my order right here. Possibly somewhere in here. Could take this out. Depends on how this closes. It is kind of a more bearish candle, but it is trying to pin bar. See that? Okay. We didn't take that. Kind of jumped the gun, but it was a good eye. Jumped the gun a bit, but that was a good eye for me. This is what I do in the live market type shit for me. Stop loss. Right here. CP. It's up here. I do like how we have this 5-minute double mark up here. We're not gonna sit here and watch in the 5-minute. It'll take all day. And truly, our 5-minute change state delivery or 5-minute market structure is all the way up here. So this is more like a lower time frame. It's more like a lower time frame order right here. All this is substructure because it did push down and it pushed down with body closes. So this can continue to sell off. Just take out our stop. But you know, no fear in trading. You gotta see all those opportunities. We're gonna get it.
Gucci. Major minor stops, but this 5 minute double mark right here is very high probability in this OTE level. This OTE as well. See if it wants to take up this -2 standard deviation. It's like a sweep level. We got above this stage of highs. We look for like a sweep right here. If no sweep, we would assume continuation. And we're below Sunday new week opening gap, so this is all considered manipulation right here. And we can anticipate that this is going to be distribution of into these. But I have to. Like I said, we had this little high right here, but it's not. If anything, it's probably reverse around here. Okay, we got that. Started with a 2,500 balance. Off those 2 trades, we're already at 4,375. See, really, I usually trade MNQ, but over here with FX replay, don't let you select all the micros for all the indices. Like it'll let you get NQ and ES, but it won't let you get YM for some reason. MYM. See how the rest of the day played out. Let me delete all the bullshit off the screen. Delete that right now. Let's see how it plays. See, that's what I was saying. London is manipulation. What is this up here? This is 3 a.m. It could just buy up from here. See, it got onto the sweep levels. It's the same on both sides. I mean, it just depends on which direction you want to aim it. But sweep levels. That's how I work it for me. I don't know. ICT might tell you something different. This is just for me doing years of backtesting and shit. See what else? Continue selling off. Okay. We swapped Asia buy stops and then came over here to take previous day low. So now we'll see that's previous day low. To Asia buy stops, previous day low. See if going. And what is this right here? That's the previous month's close. So if we displace through here, it might just continue to sell off. Okay, let's see, at the end of the day, it's like that was like an accumulation day, seek and destroy type day. So I'll figure it out. It was still going south side, so we could have, aimed our fib better. Could have aimed our fib like this. Could have been at the top of this. We would have had better sweep levels than anticipated. The -5 symmetric swimming going into -1. But you don't have to be perfect. You just gotta trust yourself, trust your plan. Get all this out the way. And get on to the next day. Now our previous day low. Our previous day high is right here. And as we see, we have clean equal wicks over here at the high. So I'm already anticipating that this was manipulation right here, and that it could create a better leg and then reverse, and then continue to push up. But all this is wicking right here. And took these equal lows right here. They respected the fact that this was push up. And we have this right here, which is like a higher resistance just because the wick already got took. At the same time, right here, so we have this void that needs to get filled. So let's see what goes on. Get to our 15, or really realistically, map out our 11 p.m. Okay. Get closer to that. That 10. Okay, go to our 15 minute. Mark out losing.
buy stops right there. Clean Asia buy stops. This is created predicted lows so far. All these like it's going low, but it's not going lower than the lowest low. If you understand what I mean. All right, mark out stuff in here. You like our 10 p.m. close. It's the Asian minor stops. Mm-hmm. House minor. Sell stops. Uh, we like that. We like that. It's right here. It tried to take the high, but it didn't. Left a fair value gap right here. So we want to, if this could reverse from right here, I guess that would be nice. Continue to sell off. There's all accumulation right here. This is a little manipulation leg right here. So if this can be respected, then we want to look for buys onto our 5 minute. Down for 5 minutes, see what we got going on, man. See what we got going on. So this is our 10 p.m. close. Realistically, this is our 10 p.m. close right here. I'm just using this for the low 9 to 10:30 accumulation level. They get like some manipulation into this fair value gap I was talking about on the 15 minute. It's kind of rounded out. I was still at these equals, like relatively equal highs on the 5 minute. This are pretty clean too though, so I'm kind of undecided. But we are below the new week opening gap. So let's see. Sunday, Monday created that high. Tuesday fell with impulse. No, it can just keep falling, but I don't like that because if we really look at it, zoomed out, you can see that we're rounding out. Go to 15 minute, look a little bit better, but let's see. Tuesday, that was Wednesday, so this is Thursday. Typically Tuesday and Thursday are the more ideal distribution days. That's where you want to see more of your shit going on. See what news we had real quick. Let's see what news. All right, let's see what news we got going on. Thursday. This is the week of the 6th, so we gotta get on to the next week. Thursday, see Tuesday, 7 a.m. That's the reason why we had so much movement in New York, because we had the high impacts. We had the high impact folders in New York. You're gonna get better probabilities when you play in line with the high impact news. Monday, January 6th, we had CPI in 11:30, and if we go back and we look, oh shit, we go back and we look. Let's see, Monday at 11. What happened at 11? Okay, so 11 we still had like an accumulation and shit, and then the shit happened at more towards New York Open, but you get the point. Like, I mean, you're always gonna get a better. Like, I'll show you right now. I'll show you within this, but let's see what we got going on for this. What we got going on in here. It's Thursday. Where the fuck am I shit at? All right. So Thursday, which was the 9th, is all yellow folder news for me. So like nothing too high impact. Whatever price is gonna do is gonna run through whatever it's gonna do for me. And like could be a lower resistance or lower volatility. Could be that because we have more high impact news on Friday. I mean, look, all this employment change, unemployment. That's where realistically, if we were trading like live market, we would want to either
Been trading in Wednesday. So Wednesday was kind of ugly, but no, that's where you want to anticipate more shit. But at the same time, it was the FOMC member speaking, employment claims. Yeah, that would have been a more ideal situation. But Tuesday had the better shit going on in New York, as we're seeing right there. It's good. Back on track. So no real news for Thursday. See what happens anyway. It's good that we check though. It's always good to check. Let's see. We're at 15 minutes. We got our 10 p.m. close. We got our Asian buy stops, Asian miners. We got our Asian sell stops. See, me personally, I'm gonna anticipate that we're gonna continue to buy. Oh shit! Move our little marker. Cause I'm again. Come on, let's go. All right, so I wouldn't anticipate that we're gonna continue to run up here. We don't have to do it in London. London could keep manipulating down. We take these little bodies, could do that. Take the little previous day and then go for previous high. The range is quite close for me, so it's more like an undecided candle. If we go to our, we're not gonna go to the daily because then the daily's gonna spoil it for us. But like you can see, we're more undecided. I mean, there's a lot of chop back and forth. Our 15-minute, 5-minute. Okay, what do we got on the 5-minute? It's 5-minute. This is our 10 p.m. close over here. This is last little 5-minute 10 p.m. close. So we sweep into this. Okay, get a little buy area down here, but I like how we're in this 15-minute fair value gap falling. I would like to anticipate we fall into something more like in here, into this low this order block got whipped out already. It's already mitigated. But this is a great pool right here. This great pool is respected. The great pool is the 50% of the wick. I mean, that's one of ICT's PD arrays. I like to use this PD array just because they work. I usually don't even pay attention too much to the PD arrays. I just pay attention to the highs and lows. I mean, significant highs and lows, like is buy stops, is it this 10 p.m. close. That's more like my type of shit. But you always want to take the PD arrays into account. We have all this low resistance liquidity right here. We have equal highs right up here, but we also have equal highs at the lows. So, I was looking for my buys. I'll be looking for my buys somewhere in here. I want it to be like a fake out. That's what I would be doing. Something like that. That's what I like. See what we get. Okay, that's nice. And you can take buys right there. It's just not the idea down here. Yeah, see. Oh shit. That's even better though. Looking like it's going for this. Like you could have took the continuation of Asia. That would have been good too. But this is even better for buys in my idea. So I'm gonna go for it. Let me pause, set my stops. It's looking like it might just run this stuff because we do have this 5-minute double mark down here. Go to the 15-minute right now and see. Not every fucking trade is gonna be right. That's cool. We're still following the plan. It's South Asia. Typically too in the live market, I'll be looking for SMTs, but right now today I'm not looking for SMTs like that. If we want to look for one right now, we'll see that okay. MQ swept this. It's not done. It's no telling that if it's done falling yet. But MQ swept the lows of Asia. See what happened right here. YM swept the lows basis, but as we see, we had a swing divergence right here. Like this part right here fell, but on here it was a little higher for me. So it's like it's not price action is not in sync right now. But we do have that devil mark right there that we can take. See what happened. Look, same time, it already took all this shit.
See, we're at the same time. Same time, it already took all this shit. All right, so we're gonna see what happened. We're gonna see what happened. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Looking for a displacement up. Could have happened on the lower time frame. So lower time frame, we got this first push up. Let's see. Let's see what happened now. I think we're gonna get it. Ooh, it's looking kind of ugly. Ooh, stopped. Try it again. Fine, let me go to 5 minute. Okay, now we're wicking away. See what our handy dandy fib is looking like. So using just this, using just the Asia range, we can see that we got into this 1.2 standard deviation sweep level, and on 5 minute we got a displacement up, but our change in state of delivery is nowhere to be found. So in order to get a real market structure shift, at least on the 5 minute, we would have to go all the way up here. 15 minute is falling as well for me. So this could just be a sell day. We could be wrong. As we see in Asia, it already changed the state of delivery. So we're kind of out of pocket for trying to force the sell right here. Force the buy right here. I was just assuming that us being below this new week opening gap, that that's why you don't want to assume love. You want to look at all the price action. What is all the price action saying? But on the 1 minute, we are just placing up. On the 1 minute, we got to change the state delivery. So I wouldn't mind, for my second order, I wouldn't mind making a decision to get something in here. That's a 1 minute change of state delivery. What is a 1 minute change of state delivery? It just, so wherever price pushed down last for me, like this being our last little area of sales, of body sales, body breaks low, we want to anticipate that last little up, the last little order block that caused the down push or the up push. When I assume that when it hits this, it's gonna change the state of delivery. It's gonna change from going bearish to bullish. So we got that on the 1 minute. Let's see if it can lead us to the 5 minute, 15 minute. You don't typically want to do that. Typically, you want more time frames aligned, but we're just gonna try it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. I like the 1 minute change of delivery. It'd be better to wait for a retracement into here, something like this. But it can't just keep pushing. And for the sake of backtesting, I'm just gonna buy it and let my stop be like right here. Let's see. What would 12.5 be? Because you do always want to have your stop pretty fixed. 12.5 from here would be we got that 1 minute. We got a devil mark right here. We got a clean little open right there. So I don't know, can't take it out, but I'm just gonna try it anyway. Man. Set my stop loss. Oh, bitch. Set my stop. Alright, so let me click it. I'm gonna set my stop loss right there. For that'll be my best loss. If it gets right there, I'm not too inclined to sit here and try to hold it through this fucking last low, because this is a black candle, like this black wick. Usually for my lower back testing, for my forward testing, for my live trading, and something like this usually can get ran back out. It's like lower probability. I'm going for the gusto though. This is 12.5 stop. Let's see if we get it. I'm watching the 1 minute too. And immediately stopped out. That's against the plan. Right here, this might work because it could create, that was, I think I took some trades right there, so I'm done. But it got to this point, the 1.5 sweep level. Try to go back up. I would trust this now. Looks like it's done falling. So we try it. I'm gonna try it anyway. It was too late. It's too late. That's ugly. Hold on. Make sure we measure that out.
12.5 stop. How many ticks is that? Just as fair value got put on. It is more in our favor. It's just like when you get an order, it is more in our favor because now we're going more with the trend rather than trying to jump the reversal or buying a manipulation leg. This is more favorable. It's just when you up so high, you don't know if it's gonna retrace into this PD array to keep going. For me, you don't know. So I don't usually like to guess like that, but no, it is looking good for strategy wise right now. 12.5. So our stop would be at the previous, right there. TP, we're still just gonna keep our TP the same. I don't want to see and try to squeeze the shit out of it. Try to squeeze the bitch, and the bitch gonna squeeze you. So we're just gonna let that play, see what that do. I don't even know why we're chasing right now. It is Thursday, so I'm just assuming it's gonna be distribution. But typically in the live market, you just want to step away after your 2 trades and come back tomorrow, because those 2 losses, those 2 low 12.5s, they're gonna get made up real quick when you get this 62. I mean, you get 62 points, 2 12.5s, 12 plus 12 is 24, so that's just 24 points. That's just this right here. Yeah, that's just that right there. Go 1 for 2, but we go for 1 for 5. So even if we make 2 losses tomorrow, we come back and we get a good 1 to 5, and that's all we need, and we just made 3 yards. I mean, that's simple math about this shit. Let's let it play, see what we do. And Gucci looking good. Like it. Oh, look at it from a higher time frame. It's still looking good. A real 5-minute change instead of delivery. It came down here and it broke this wick, but there was no body break. But now it's looking like it might just continue. We have this 5-minute fair value gap right here though, so that would be a nice area to retrace into and get another pump. Let's see if we get it. So the actual order right here. I think we're gonna get it. It's looking pretty righteous right now. Pretty righteous. This is both 2 stages of accumulation, so I would want to see a distribution here. Again, it is Thursday. But usually London is manipulation, take that into account. Could just manipulate down and pump up again for New York, but we got it. See if it gets the full 1 to 5 from our initial 1-minute position. It got it closed for me right here. 5-minute change state delivery is down here, so we're still bullish. We want to anticipate pushing to this last high right here that we broke. Push up, or we could just keep pushing up right here. We could reverse, as far as the Asia range, we're above the 50% of the Asia range, so I'm liking it. Speed it up. We already successful for the day, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit against the next day. Swept Asia minor buy stops, and then kind of reversed right here. We got a body close below this, so can't continue to sell off and pump for New York. But it is approaching New York now, so I wouldn't be too surprised if this rounds out right here. It's a little duggy. It was good. It's just the rest of price action when to dance around. When it's New York Open, let's see. I don't want to wait on the 5 minutes. It's gonna take too long. Get pushed on. Get on. Get moving to the next day. Delete this shit first, though. All right. 1 hour. What the rest of the day did. 15 minutes. Favorable. Like it was just a sell day for me. I wanted to continue selling off. Like I said, this was a high. Ended up being a classic sell week. We got this high in Monday, and then Tuesday we had it protected after sweeping slow accumulation. Sold off, and then sold off again on Thursday. And that was Friday. Oh shit, I don't have my days on this. I did not have my days mixed up like that. Yeah, that was Friday with all the higher impact news I was talking about. So let's see. 2 a.m. And Friday had high impact news at 5:30. 5:30 on. Reached all the way to Friday though. Typically, I would like to stay on longer, but right now, I'm a little sick. I'm about to sign off, and I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I'm here usually every day, 11 p.m. for live trades. Today, I didn't feel like trading for Monday. Like I said, Sunday and Monday is low probability. But yeah, I'll be back testing tomorrow during the day, one of the two. I appreciate you tuning in, closing out. It's a nice little night. Thanks for watching. Back again tomorrow. Tap in with me on all social medias. Skowski. Fuck with me.